Okay, before starting our today's lecture, there are some instructions for you which you have to follow. That your attendance is mandatory. Be active and focused. Keep your relevant books and stationery with you. Divide your notebook into two sections, one for classwork and one for homework. In the classwork section, you have to solve the questions which will be explained in slide. And in homework section, you have to solve your assignments or home tasks. Your work should be very neat and clear. Today, we are going to start our new chapter of the book D1, which is Statistical Data Handling. Chapter number 15, Statistical Data Handling. At the end of this chapter, you will be able to learn that how you are going to collect, classify, and tabulate the data. We will discuss each and everything. These learning objectives are just to show that in the end of the chapter, you will be able to learn all these things as we will be doing all these things in the class. Construct and interpret data from pictograms, bar graphs, pie charts, and line graphs. Evaluate the purposes and appropriateness of the use of different statistical diagrams. Explain why some statistical information or diagrams can lead to a misinterpretation of data. So let's start our today's topic, which is Introduction to Statistics. Introduction to Statistics, why statistics is used, who introduced this statistics to our lives. So on your books, page 369, on your books, page 369, there is somehow a story time where you can see, if you can see on the screen, that first of all, I will introduce that what statistics is. First of all, according to the study, about 54% of the population of Singapore use a smartphone. According to the study, about 54% of the population of Singapore use a smartphone, which makes Singapore the country with the highest proportion of smartphone users in the world. Do you know how the figure 54% was obtained? Anyone? Do you know how the figure 54% was obtained? No. Okay. Yes, Hashir?
Ma'am, by statistics?
By collecting the data, yes, by the help of statistics or by the various methods of statistics. Okay, so this figure 54% are obtained through a process of collection. There are 4 steps: collection, organization, display, and interpretation. First of all, we have to collect the data, then we have to organize it, then we have to display it, then we have to interpret it. If you know the population census, what they do, they first come to our house, collect the information, collect the data, then they organize the data, how many males, how many females, how many kids, then they display the data. They display the data according to the graphs. If they there are in your different classes of grade 5, grade 4, you have already studied pie chart, pictogram, line graph, bar graph. So this is the way to display the data, whether the data is going towards the pie chart, the pictogram, the line chart, or the bar graph. Now, at the end of all this procedure, they interpret the results. They will come to know that whether there are 54% of the population are females, 20% of the population are male. So this is the interpretation. For example, let's start with the pictogram and bar graphs. First of all, for example, there is an example: a school canteen vendor is asked to sell fruits to the students, right? A canteen vendor is asked to sell fruits to the student. The vendor would like to know which fruit the students like the most. Is this clear? That if your canteen vendor is asked to sell fruits to the student, he first interpret the results that which fruit is most popular toward among the students, so that I can sell this fruit, right? First of all, he collect the data. There are total of 500 students. There are total of 500 students in the school. 2 levels in the school are selected as sample group for the survey conducted by the school's canteen vendor. Are they representative of the entire school? Each student can select only one fruit of his own choice. From apples, there are fruits: apple, honeydew, pears, watermelon, and oranges. There are 5 fruits: apples, oranges, pears, watermelon, and honeydew. These 5 fruits, he have to introduce these 5 only 1 or 2 fruit to the student, so that which fruit will be the popular among the student, he have to interpret the result. What he will do, first of all, he will take a survey. The survey will be taken from 20 students. The survey will be taken from 20 students, where apple total number of students who like the apple were 100. Total number of students who like honeydew were 75. Pears 50, watermelon 150, and oranges 1 to 5. Now come towards, this is the organization of data. He just organized the data. Now he have to display the data. How he will going to display the data? He will display the data according to the pictogram or the bar graph, whatever will be feasible for him. First of all, if you can see this pictogram graph, can you interpret this pictogram graph? Have you ever studied pictogram graph? Have you ever studied pictogram graph? Okay, but a pictogram graph is just like displaying the pictures to know that whether it is suitable or not. Clear? See this. He is saying each figure represent 20 students. Each figure is representing 20 students. Total how many number of apples? 100. Then 20 plus 20 40 plus 20 60 plus 20 80 plus 20 100. Is this clear? Each graph, each figure is representing 20 students. This each figure is representing 20 students, and there are total number of apples 100. How he is introducing the apple in the pictogram? 20 plus 20 plus 20, 20 and 20, it all becomes 100. Clear? Now come towards the honeydew. How many total honeydew? 75. 20 plus 20 plus 20, 60. Right? And this shape, it will represent minus, it will represent only 15. So it will become 75. 20 plus 20 plus 20, 60. 60 plus 15, 75. Now come towards the pears. 20 plus 20, 40. And half of the pear is representing as 10, 10, 20 plus 20, 40. 40 plus 10, 50. Clear? Now come towards the watermelon. 20, 20, 20, 20, 20. 20 plus 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, and half of the watermelon, 150. Clear? Now come towards the oranges. 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 160. Sorry, 120, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 20 multiply 6, 120. And this small portion representing 5. So we can say 125. This is the pictogram graph. Is this clear? Do you have any question regarding this pictogram? Then please raise your hands. If you have any question, then please raise your hand. Okay. Now come towards, yes, Hussain. Yes, Hussain.
Ma'am, ये watermelon दोबारा समझाएं please.
Okay, see this. How many total watermelons? How many total watermelons, Hussain?
150.
150. Each is representing 20.
Yes.
20 plus 20, 40. 40 plus 20, 60. 60 plus 20, 80. 80 plus 20, 100. 100 plus 20, 120. 120 plus 20, 140. And this
Okay.
half of watermelon is representing 20, half is 10. Clear?
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Now come towards the bar graph. If the bar graph is very simple, this is the x-axis, this is the y-axis. On y-axis, he has taken the number of students, and on x-axis, he has taken the number of fruits: apple, honeydew, pears, watermelon, oranges. Now, can you tell me now the final result is interpretation of the data? Displaying the data, now the interpretation of the data. Yes, Isa?
मैम टोटल स्टूडेंट्स तो 500 है, तो इसमें y एक्सिस 160 तक क्यों है?
You can extend it to 600. He has taken it up to the number of fruits he has taken over it.
और मैम अगर ये देखें फॉर सपोज हनी ड्यू 75 है मैम, तो ये तो 60-80 के दरमियान कैसे होगा?
Yes, see this na 0 to 20. You have already done the graphs in chapter number 6. 0 to 20, it means that 5 is representing 10, 0, 10 and 20, 20, 30, 40, 40, 50, 60, 60, 70, and up till here it will be 75.
मैम तो 70 किधर गया?
60 and 80, the middle of 60 and 80 will be 70.
Yes,
The middle of 60 and 80 will be 70.
yes.
You can write it
ma'am-
as 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 for your choice. He has taken the scale as 20, 20, 20. He has taken the y-axis with a 20 gap. You can take it with a 10 gap. But 60 and 80, the middle of 60 and 80 will be 70. And this represents 75. So up till middle, slightly up towards the middle, it will become 75.
मैम ये 75 कैसे गिनेंगे? ये तो लाइंस गिनेंगे मैम.
You can calculate the lines as well. You have done graphs in chapter number 6. Have you?
Yes मैम.
How you interpret the anything? Have you interpret the solutions on the graphs? Do you remember the x-axis and the y-axis?
मैम इतना नहीं याद.
Okay, see this. He has taken it like 0, 20, 40, 60, 80. Now there are blocks of 5. If
Yes.
I am taking a big graph, so it has a squares of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 20 till 40. There will be in middle, there will be 30, right? 40 to 60. In middle, there will be 50. 60 to 80 in middle, there will be 70. So I have to interpret about 70 up till somehow here it will become 75. That's why he has taken 60 and 80. The middle of 60 and 80 will be 75. Slightly down towards 80 and slightly up towards 70. It is 75. If you can see from the graph, you can calculate the lines as well. Now come towards the bar graph. If you can see, the total number of apples are 100. Apples are 100, honeydew is 75, pears are 50, watermelon 150, and oranges 125. Why he has not taken the oranges? Because in your book, the space is blank. You have to fill the graph of oranges by yourself. Now, if you can fill the graph of oranges by yourself, so it will become 120, and up till here, it will become 125, up till here. Now, this is the easiest way to interpret the data. Can you tell me which fruit the school canteen vendor will introduce? From the graph, can you see which fruit will be introduced by the vendor? Yes, Isa?
Ma'am, watermelon.
Watermelon, yes. And which, what will be the next fruit he will be introducing after the watermelon?
Oranges.
Oranges, yes. So this was the easiest way to tell that which fruit he will introduce among the students. The fruit which is most popular among the student is watermelon, and the second next fruit which is most popular is oranges. So with the help of this procedure of collecting the data, organizing the data, displaying the data, and then interpreting the data is easiest way to take some decisions, right? So this is all to about the pictogram and the bar graph. Yes, Zafir?
अस्सलाम वालेकुम मैम
Walaikum salam.
मैम जो आगे वो आता है पाइज मैम उसके अंदर तो वो डिग्रीज के वो मतलब कन्वर्ट करना पड़ता है ना
Yes, but it is we will discuss it later on. Today we are only discussing pictogram and bar graphs, right?
ओके मैम
Okay, so let's come towards the practice now question. When we will be doing practice now question, the concept will be clear to you. On your books, page 371, practice now. On your books, page 371, a practice now question. I will ask from each of you the answers one by one. The pictogram shows the profit earned by the company in each year from 7 to 12, right? Yes, Abdullah Waris?
Ma'am, do we have to do this on the notebooks?
Yes, you have to do it on your notebooks.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Yes, Isa,
Ma'am, later or right now?
it's your choice.
मैम कैसे करेंगे बाद में?
It will be uploaded on GC.
और मैम ये आपने 14D पूरा नहीं कराया?
14D is full, 1 till question number 8. I have done each and every question.
मैम एक मिनट में देख लूं. मैम मैं आपसे बाद में बात करता हूँ.
Have we done exercise, Zafir? Have we done exercise 14D, complete question 1 till 8?
यस मैम
Okay, good. Okay, now come towards the practice now on page 371. The pictogram shows the profits earned by a company in each year from 7 to 12. If you can see 2007, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. There is a pictogram graph where you can easily interpret the data, and the profits are earned from 7 to 12. Each this dollar represent 10 lakh. Each dollar represents, each this is representing 10 lakh. Can you tell me that what will be the profit in 2007? Anyone? Yes, Rehan.
Ma'am, 5 million.
5 million. Yes, exactly. Now, what will be the profit in 2008? Anyone? Yes, Isa.
मैम 60 lakhs.
Yes. Okay. Now, what will be the profit in 2009? What will be the profit in 2009? Yes, Saheem.
The profit will be 4,50,000. 500,000, sorry.
It will be 45?
4 million.
45?
Yes, ma'am, 45,000.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then what will be the profit in 2010? Yes, Abdullah Waris. Abdullah Waris, unmute yourself. Tell me what will be the profit in 2010. Okay, Hashir Saqib, tell me what will be the profit in 2010.
Ma'am, 55 lakh.
Yes, 55 lakhs. What will be the profit in 2011? Yes, Hamza
50
Asim.
lakh.
Hamza Asim. No, I'm talking, I'm asking from Hamza. Hamza, what will be the profit in 2011?
$5 million.
Okay. What will be the profit in 2012? What will be the profit? Hussein, what will be the profit in 2012?
70 lakh, 70.
Yes, 70. Now, can you answer what was the profit earned by the company in 2010 and 2012?
Yes. Yes.
Clear? Now, in which year did the company earn the least profit? How much did the profit decrease that year as compared to the previous year? Anyone who can tell me in which year the company...
2007.
2009.
2009. Yes, the answer is 2009. And what will be its previous year?
2008.
2008. How much profit, how much did the profit decrease that year? Can you please tell me? Well, first of all, we have to calculate the profit in 2008. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It means that it is 60 million. Clear? Right? Now, in 2009, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 45. 60 million minus 45 million. The answer will be its profit decrease. Is this clear? Is this clear to everyone? So this is the practice now of exercise 15A of chapter 15A. Tomorrow in the class on Monday, we will be discussing again the concepts of statistical data handling, and we will be doing question of our exercises. Can I do question number 1 of exercise 15A? Okay, it's very simple. Let's start the question number 1 of exercise 15A. You have to tell one by one. You have to tell one by one the question. Okay, the pictogram illustrates the number of buses registered with the registry vehicle each year from 8 to 12. Each bus is representing 40,000 buses. Each bus is representing 40,000. I mean 40,000 plus 40,000 plus 40,000 and the half of 40,000, 20,000. In which year was the greatest number of bus registered? Estimate the number of buses registered in that year. Can you please tell me in which year the number of buses, the greater number of buses registered? Yes, yes, yes. Who is raising the hand? Hashir Ahmed. Hashir. Abdullah Ware. Sorry, Abdullah Khan. Abdullah Khan, tell me, in which year did the greatest number of buses registered? Abdullah Khan, hurry up.
2012.
2012. Can you tell me the number of buses registered in 2012? 260? 260?
260.
See, 40 plus 40, 80, 120, 160.
250.
How? Yes, 250. No, it is representing the half buses are representing as 20,000 because one full bus is representing 40,000. Half is representing 20,000. Clear? Okay, we will be doing question number 1 of exercise 15A in the class. And if you can do it by yourself, it will be much appreciated if you can do it by yourself. But if you cannot do this question by yourself, we will be definitely doing this in the class. Okay, so this was the today's lecture. I hope you understand each and everything. But still, if you found any difficulty, you can ask me anytime. I can help you out. Till then, take care. Allah Hafiz.